Hello there one and all, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Part 10. If you have not seen our previous parts, feel free to do so now via the card on the top right of your screen. If you are caught up with the parts and following this as we go along, thank you so much for sticking with us. Today is going to be another awesome and bleak episode, as that's the way this game is turning. Definitely stay tuned for that, and I hope you enjoy the video. It's just a hunch, but...
Well, it's not like there's anything wrong with her having a boyfriend.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Please, lay it on me.
Yes, lay it on us thick. Thick, like corn syrup.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
I like SaeSOULSasol. SaeSOULSasol likes me. I picked a flower. I killed a raccoon. He.
Oh god. Save me.
Oh no.
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless company of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violence.
She's stuck in Cinco de Mayo, bro. It's red, green, and blue.
The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangents. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Ugh. An endless poem of meaninglessness. And that's a lot of... What?
Load me.
Load me. I had to make sure it wasn't clickable.
What is a flag that has red, green, and blue in it?
Oh, and I read that wrong. An endless cacophony. A harsh discordance mixture of sounds.
Wait a minute. So is she not only manipulative, but she may be schizophrenic?
Maybe, dude.
Because she hears stuff. Okay. I mean, obviously we're just being hypothetical about this. So anybody who's watching this, like, understand that we don't know what's happening. Okay, we're just making hypotheses on what the future is gonna hold.
Oh shit!
So bear with us.
I'm just thinking, dude, because it starts save me, and then it ends load me. Humor me. But just a moment.
I'm a little bit uncomfortable right now.
What save me, load
After
me?
you point, yes, that I feel a bit uncomfortable. Like that is some fourth wall breaking shit, dude. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Oh, I guess it's just the way that I write.
Wait, should we have saved and loaded directly on the poem page?
You can't do it on the poem page, though.
You can't?
No. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. It's like we're in a video game or something.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
See, it's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind.
Um,
Oh, when something unexpected may happen.
Chris, the fourth wall is falling down and it's hitting me in the face on the way down, bro.
Dude, she's pulling me into the monitor.
Your nose is going between your breasts.
Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? Oh, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, eh? We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing at the event.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance, because we're so rehearsed after 2 days. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Oh, dude, can you imagine if Sayori does like public suicide? But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's
So
putting
it's
it...
like poetry karaoke, her open mic night.
Pretty much. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time, eh?
Hehe, my bad.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I don't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life or death, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head and...
She starts doing the Reuben flail.
No, just her hand.
Gas? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. Silly me. I'm so very sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. You mean free cupcakes? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem while handing out cupcakes, then I know we can do it.
That's a lot of baking.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no joy. I agree.
I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. And the least we can do is help them out just a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, like a fun. Jeez. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Get it over with. Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh
Please
gosh.
stop with those fucking death references.
You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No, away. Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Oh, of course.
I fucking laugh, dude. Never gets old.
Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud.
It's a side nod and happiness clap.
Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. What?
Damn.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson R.
After image of a cringy eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect time. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around, as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation with my suave and sexy looks. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she so rightfully deserves. It's not that we didn't applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called Ma Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori! Oh no.
God, such a wet
Here it
blanket. You're such a wet blanket, dude.
Here it comes.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Oh, try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head.
Just picture everyone in their underpants.
I do it all
That's
the
just-
time, by the way, looking good.
That's worse. Now everyone's naked and they're laughing at me.
It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I would probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone. I thought
What
I
the
knew through
fucking hell?
Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Wow.
Slaps his tits together.
Even SaeSOULSasol liked it, and he doesn't like anything I do. I guess that's a good sign.
This makes me sad. What did that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand.
Here we go, fucking...
Jumping on the hate Sayori train.
Yeah.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Hee hee hee.
Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before SaeSOULSasol. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. I skipped a line. What did it say? No, I didn't. My bad. Might as well let SaeSOULSasol lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Damn.
Shit.
Fucking burn as hell.
Natsuki.
It's fine. Fine. You know,
Honestly, I don't even know what she just said. Makes no sense.
I'm practically perfect in every way. Like Mary Poppins. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today, even though everybody's already read it. I stand up and stab in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm sorry, I feel not as good as everybody else.
Oh, don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Why is she so nice to us? And she told fucking Sayori that she needed to do this and that, and she needed to challenge herself. But we'll improve over time.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
You're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called A Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to my tits, I mean the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. You're a friend. I actually have a friend. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That's it. I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
Oh, that's fine too. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay, Everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up,
day.
but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait. I can't do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. But I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica.
Why is it now so important to impress Monica?
Then I'll have to do my best.
I don't know. I thought we were after Yuri.
Ready to go? Oh fuck, my bad.
Are you ready to go, Daniel?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
And sorry, just another quick thing. Another thing that sort of confirms our suspicion about Monica is note how she's the only character that has like a separate pose. Like a completely different pose.
Yeah, I guess so. Yuri has a few, but it's just like her hands coming up to her face.
It must be a little nice though.
Well,
Please,
Please tell me we're gonna say, screw you, Sayori, we're walking home with Yuri.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, SaeSOULSasol, you don't have to say it.
Whatever. Just go already.
And thank you all so much for watching today's episode. Be sure to tune in on Monday for part 11 as we journey further down this dark, depressing rabbit hole that is Doki Doki Literature Club. Feel free to check out my buddy that I do this playthrough with, SayWolf1. His channel is on screen now. Also, feel free to check out the videos that are being displayed either side of his sexy channel as well as my own. As per the usual, do not forget to check out our website onehitpowerup.com for even more awesome and fantastic shenanigans for your face. All that being said, thank you for watching, and one last time, see you on Monday.